What is the best way to obtain Corvette parts in No Man's Sky? The Breach Expedition introduced us to wrecked ships, like derelict freighters, but Corvettes, where you can quickly harvest Corvette parts. However, the debris rangefinder, which finds these wrecks quickly, is not available normally outside the Breach Expedition. So what are all the ways you can obtain Corvette parts in No Man's Sky? And how can you get the rangefinder back into your main save file and other save files? GoodGuysFree here with some answers, so let's get started. Method 1. Direct purchase. The Corvette workshop on every space station is the primary place to obtain many parts. It contains two different interfaces: purchase basic parts or trade advanced parts. Notice that this workshop exists even on pirate-controlled stations. This dual purchase option, basic versus advanced, actually tells us that there are two different separate economies here: basic parts and advanced parts. The basic parts can be obtained almost anywhere, but advanced parts require some farming, and there are many different ways. The basic parts go for 200 to 300,000 units up to 1.8 million units or so. The basic parts include the basic halves, landing gear, cockpit, thrusters, etc. Method 2. Barter system for advanced parts. The barter system for advanced parts is the second option in the Corvette workshop menu for acquiring parts. The idea is simple. You select the part you want, and you offer other parts for it. The more valuable the part you offer and the more you add parts, the higher the chance that the barter will come through. Which parts can you find to barter for? As far as we know, all space stations have the entire set of parts available to barter for. All possible parts are available for barter on any station except the new Aeron parts that are expedition rewards from the Breach Expedition. So you choose the part you want and then place up to 3 parts as an offer to barter for. However, the basic parts? They're not even an option, so you need advanced parts to barter for anything, even if you are bartering for a basic part like landing gear or hab. So how can you get advanced parts to barter for advanced parts? Method 3. Excavate parts. Look for planets that say salvageable scrap. The basic method is to use your scanner, mark the location, then reach the place. Excavate with a terrain manipulator, and then use your mining beam to mine the container. However, Corvettes are ideal for this. You can exit your seat, causing the Corvette to hover, use your scanner and mark a location, then sit down and fly there. When you arrive, simply shoot from your ship. It works. What's the yield? We don't have exact statistics, but this method with a Corvette works very well. The yield is high, and the dropped parts include even the rare ones from time to time. This is the recommended way to farm parts. Method 4. Crashed freighters. Crashed freighters on planets seem to drop Corvette parts too. Typically, Hello Games starts with a relatively high drop rate and tweaks it later. This probably means that right now, other items that we are used to expect from crashed freighters are dropping more rarely. But in reality, it seems that the drop rate for this is extremely low. It happens, like you can see here, but it's rare. Not recommended. I'd love to hear what you're seeing. Leave a comment. Before we continue, I just want to say a huge thanks to my channel members, my Discord staff, and all the volunteers. Your support makes this possible. Thank you. Method 5. Derelict freighters. At the last room of every derelict freighter is the engineering terminal. It now has an option to fabricate Corvette modules, and this generates 3 to 5 random parts. If you want to know more about derelict freighter farming, see this video on your screen. It's a bit older, but still pretty good. Did you get other Corvette parts from different loot boxes or cases in a derelict freighter? Let us know in the comments. Method 6. Defeat pirates. Shooting down other ships can yield Corvette parts. So you can go to high conflict level systems and shoot pirates. Similarly, when you get a dreadnought battle or a freighter battle, defeating the attacking pirates can yield Corvette parts. Another way to find pirates to shoot is Nexus missions or mission agent missions from space stations. Some of them call you to hunt down dangerous pirates. Go ahead and shoot them down. Lastly, a derelict freighter space encounter can be of the type that has these 2 floating cargo pods. According to the Voyagers patch notes, modules can also sometimes be retrieved from defeated pirates. The reality is that the drop rates are very low for this. The Breach Expedition may have had this dialed up a lot, because I remember seeing this happen more than once, but outside, I've destroyed about 100 pirates before I saw this. However, shooting the pods will definitely bring pirates that will try to shoot you. Defeat them for more chances to get Corvette parts. But again, the chances are non-zero but very slim. Method 7. Become a pirate. Shooting down other ships can yield Corvette parts. Wait, didn't I already say that? Yeah, I did in the previous section, defeat pirates. But the idea is the same. You can simply shoot down other unsuspecting NPCs if you don't care about your standing, of course. It doesn't help much, as the drop rate is, like I said in the previous section, pretty low. Some missions from a pirate-controlled system's mission agent could also get you some chances to shoot down cargo pods or other ships, with a chance of yielding Corvette parts. According to the patch notes, modules can also sometimes be retrieved from defeated pirates, freighter cargo pods, etc. Well, the only pods that would yield Corvette parts are some of these larger pods that only say cargo pod. But again, super rare. So maybe do other things as a pirate, or leave the pirating world entirely. Just don't expect Corvette parts from cargo pods, and very few from defeating other ships. Method 8. Frigate Expedition Rewards. Sending frigates on missions can sometimes yield Corvette parts too, at least according to the No Man's Sky official patch notes for version 6.0. I've sent about 40 to 45 expeditions from 10 different save files of mine, and those yielded about 7 or 8 Corvette parts. I did not have time or enough data to do proper statistics, so I can't tell you what to do to increase the chances, but some have reported that the game seems to give priority to non-living frigates in dropping Corvette parts. Method 9. Salvage Deep Space Corvette wrecks. Basically, when you pulse through space, there are a bazillion different things you can encounter, with the most common being an NPC trader. Other encounters include various anomalies, space megafauna, which are living frigates, and even derelict freighters. And now Corvette wrecks are added to this list. Right, this is exactly what we did in the Breach Expedition. However, in the expedition we used an item, Debris Rangefinder, kind of like the emergency broadcast receiver, but for Corvette wrecks. This item can only be crafted in a normal save file if you started the expedition as a new save file, and when you finish the expedition, the save file gets converted to a normal save file and the blueprint remains. The only other way to get this item is from someone that has some of these items, either by the method above or by save editor. Method 10. Expedition Rewards. If you did the Breach Expedition, you can go to the anomaly and claim the expedition rewards. Aeron parts. This gives you one sample of each of those parts, but also the blueprint, which means that you can later build these parts by crafting them with the relevant resource materials. You can't do the same with any of the other Corvette parts. You have to obtain them by one of the methods mentioned earlier or use the next method. Method 11. Creative Mode. What can I say? In Creative Mode, you can simply select any part from the build menu, which includes all the parts that you could barter for, basic or advanced, and any that you have blueprints for, i.e. Aeron parts. Lastly, the patch notes mention or received as rewards for completing missions. But as of right now, nobody has seen a mission board with a mission that gives Corvette parts as rewards. We checked everywhere. Nexus missions, mission agents on space stations, dozens if not hundreds. Mission agents at pirate-controlled space stations. Corvette mission radar, nothing. So for now, this is not an option. That's it. Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments. GoodGuysFree here, and I'll see you again soon.